Hey YouTube, how you doing this evening? I'm gonna do a video here. It's gonna be a pretty short one, just showing you the interior lights. I switched my interior lights to LEDs. It took me quite a while to do it this afternoon, mainly because of one panel, the underneath panel that's in the footwell of the passenger side front seat. I was having so much struggle trying to stick one screw in because I couldn't line it up properly. But I did get it done. I got the trunk light and the interior lighting. It was simple except for that problem that I had. I'm going to shut off the light here so it's going to get dark. Ooh, real dark. I'll open up the front door. So now my LEDs are white LEDs. I really like this look. I mean, it's completely dark in here. Yeah, it's really nice looking in here. These were pretty easy. Getting these here taken off, it just comes right off on each four sides. Those come out. But yeah, this was the problem that I had down here. Trying to get that panel and that corner side here taken out. That one, not that screw, but the one way down here. Me trying to get my fat butt down here. But yeah, it's nice. LEDs work. They're just 194 or T10 LEDs. Yeah, it's real nice. I'm going to end up getting these soon. Putting LEDs in here. On all four of those. Probably do the same color white. I don't know if I'm going to do white or some other color. Maybe red. Maybe I'll do some red ones. No, I have to do white because I got some white ones coming. And I got the trunk. Yeah, that's real bright. Way brighter than the yellow incandescents. But the light bulb's right there. It's just the one. That one was pretty easy getting out. And I did try to, well, you can't see I did try taking the paneling here off. But that's real, I like how they look. Really nice and bright. I'm gonna get some, well, I have some coming, they should be here maybe Tuesday, my headlights. So I'll go from what these are normal to changing these out. Somebody in their Mustang, I guess it is out there. Driving by or starting the car up. But yeah, this is nice. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to the trunk. I thought about having to replace these, but I forgot that I didn't. I just had to take a, because this is like there's a bend. You see where you at? There's a bend in here where the piece comes out. Just take a screwdriver or something thin enough, pull that back, and it comes out on each side. I was thinking I had to go through here. So I was starting to take this all this off, took screws underneath, and I was about to pop this off. And like, I realized, hang on, this can't be it. So I started taking this, so actually it would be this side, so you squeeze on this side. Squeeze on that side, right? I can't get in there, because the end's right there, the piece that springs. So I took something to pry, and it came right out like, oh man. So I just put this back together. But yeah, I like this lighting. It's really bright. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that video here. Look at that. Look at that light. Let me turn off this light real quick again. Look from the back. Ooh, that's so bright in there. Look at that. It's so bright. Yeah, I got a reverse camera for my driving dash cam so I can see from behind too, and I got one sitting in front and then looking at us while I'm driving, and whoever else is passenger. It picks up all four passengers. But that's nice and bright. I like that. That's way better. I don't know if I want to try those LEDs I got instead of this. That's the incandescent lights. That's the light that color it was before I put these white ones in. They're just bright white is all they are. See if how long it takes for them to go out. It's like seconds. I think it is. See them go out. No, this is well, the horn just went off on its own. But look how bright it is. It's so bright up in there. That shit looks good. Car's completely off and alarm's on. That looks so good up in there. Oh, there they go. Ooh, and it's dark in here now. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. It's only a 3.6, but you know what? I'm getting there better and better each day over time. I thought I had a problem. I took out the cold air intake of the K&N cold air intake in here, and I reinstalled the original one, and I got an AFE dry filter coming because I have a K&N wet filter that's a default size filter. But I've got a dry one coming. That might be in maybe Thursday, I'm guessing. Maybe it'd be Tuesday. I don't know. But I'll replace that one I had because I had a mass airflow sensor problem and it was reading way off on my throttle whenever I gas it or just let off of it. And I thought I was having some type of fuel system issue or maybe spark plug, or not spark plugs, but injectors, fuel injectors, or maybe it was the coils, the spark plug coils. But it wasn't. It wasn't either one of those. The car's running just fine now. It was the oil was catching inside the filter. Through the filter of the K&N filter, going into the air intake and touching the mass airflow sensor, messing that up. So I cleaned that up 2 days ago, put it in the default box. That took me about 4 hours to do all that. Take my time. It was hot and sweaty doing that, but it's done. Driving it back and forth. This is the 4th or 5th time driving it tonight, or early today, and it drives way better, like it should. It's a little quieter on the front side, but you hear more of the exhaust. Another mod I plan on getting soon, probably in a week or so. I don't know if I plan on doing it now or not, because I have some new high-flowing post-catalytic converters. So we're going to get those put in. And then that's it. That's all I got going on right now. But yeah, she's a beauty. It's a real beautiful car right there. You can't tell any of the dents I got because I have dents from this early year with the tornado hailstorm. And see if I can show you some of them if they even show up on the camera. There's some a little bit there. These here, I got a quote for almost $7,000, so I just put it onto the payment of the car. So I don't owe nothing until next October maybe of 2023 or August of 2023. But these are like danged up a little bit, just a tiny bit. All 4 of these, $300 a piece. $300 for this damn strip because it's actual steel and chromed. But there's some, let's see if I can see them without the camera. And there's a little tiny bit of scratches. I don't know if you front can see them or not. But there's like little dings that they paid for. There's dents up in here. Yeah, you can see a couple dents here. It's one way over there and one over here, I think. And then the hood gets dented. But I do gotta, I want to get in the V hood, the Stingray V hood for this, just to have it. So when I do change out the engine, I'll have it on there. Because, it's not overheating like it kind of like was for the air temps. The mass airflow sensor was showing off weird temperatures. And it kept going up to 120 and stuff, 130 when I'm sitting idle. I got some dents on here. Do I? I think I do. No, maybe I thought I had some. I don't know if you can see that scratch. Yeah, you can. That scratch came from the hail damage. So I got almost $7,000 in hail damage on this car. And I just had it applied. Here's a good dent. Right, if you can see it, where's it at? It's right here. Right there. I don't know if you can see that with the glare or anything. But there's a dent right here. There's one over here too. But these are minor dents that can be, pulled. They could be pulled, and I have planned probably getting it done. I don't know how far in the future, but I'm not worried about it right now. Just planning on paying off the car and fixing it up as I can, and that's it. I mean, everybody else around, like you could tell earlier, the damn Mustang, some gray Mustang was sitting over in the corner of the house area in the cul-de-sac, and they just took off now. I don't think they can hear me in here, but maybe they did. I have a lot of cars because I have a CTS, not a CTS V, and for this area, the CTS is totally rare. I saw a gray one, which was, I think, the CTS 4 or CT4 maybe it was, the all-wheel drive one, and it was the coupe, but nothing exactly like my white, I can't think of the color, white diamond tri-coat, none of those, or four-door. I've seen one other four-door, and I've seen one somewhere, probably in Rogers, because I live in Centerton, and maybe it was out here, but it was the Generation 1. And then I also seen my car actually on the highway going down towards Fayetteville, but it was a 3.0 because it only had one exhaust pipe. Like, that sucks. But nothing this beautiful. I got a compliment from some trucker the other day. I was just going down the road, and right where he was about to turn at, I went ahead and I'm going straight because I had to get in another lane to go to the gas station. And it was a big rig trucker, and he was like, I got the sunroof open, all the windows open, and radio playing. And he's yelling out something about, that was impressive, something about quarter mile or eighth mile run. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But I just went from like 30 all the way up to 45 to 50, actually, I think it was, because I get up to 50 at the time. And I cruised, I stopped at the stoplight, and I was cruising, and then I gunned it about 30 up to 50 miles an hour, and then got over in that lane, but then I got back over into the other lane because I had to turn. And he was turning, and he leaned down. He's like, hey, So, something about that was impressive, something about 30 to 70 or something, and eighth mile run. I don't know what he said. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. But I got a compliment from some big rig trucker, so it's kind of cool that he would know. He's a trucker. He's an old guy. He got to know about vehicles. But yeah, it gets up for a 3.6, but it's not the V8. I wish it was. It will be in the future. And that's it. People seem to be jealous of my car, of me. And like, oh well, that's on you that you don't have the style that I want to put out, because that's just part of me. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do with the video, show you my new LEDs in the car. And it was a pain. About 3 hours went by, maybe more, 3.5 hours, just dealing with the damn LEDs and put them in. The top ones in the front were okay. The back ones were kind of some trouble because I kept losing the screws, and they fell through the seat. And when they went in the seat, I actually got to take out the seat, and I vacuumed, and I found a lot of crud back there. I found 26 cents, a quarter, and a penny. I'm like, cool, found some money. So I put that in my little pouch purse in the front for my change pouch, little bag. And then continue with that. Then I decided to do the front lower and this side, the passenger side, and that was the one that gave me the trouble. And then I decided, oh God, I got to do the other side in the trunk. I didn't want to do it. But I'm like, let me try it. The driver's side was really easy. I mean, it only took me 5 minutes, really. Unscrew that, pop maybe 6-7 minutes. Pop the screw, the bulb in, screw back, easy. This side sucked. The passenger side sucked ass. And then I did the trunk. And then after I did the trunk, I decided, let me try the license plate lights. And that was just excessive because I didn't have the damn things, and I didn't need to take apart the paneling. I'm like, I was thinking, I didn't thoroughly look at a video I've seen before, but I decided to take the paneling off thinking I'd get them from underneath. I didn't have to do that. But yeah, that's all I want to do, guys. Thanks for viewing this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. Have a good night.